Hello everybody, my name is Gatis Kandis and I want to remind you not to be sheep. And it probably doesn't make sense if you think I'm actually telling sheep not to be sheep, because the sheep would not be watching this video, and also even if they were, they would not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying to the people, don't be sheep, by which I mean don't be the follower, and this time I'm particularly talking about, when people following traditions, for example, celebrating Christmas in my case on the day when you're supposed to celebrate. And there is nothing wrong with it, of course, for family to come together and celebrate. However, if the family is far apart, in different countries, and then if the family are getting together, it's very expensive. The flights are very expensive on Christmas, and that's why I'm saying, instead of a meeting on that Christmas day or evening, like arrange a different date when the flights are gonna be 2 or 3 times cheaper. So it makes sense, right? Like there is no need to follow everyone else and do it on the exact date. Same goes for birthdays as well. If you have a birthday, you don't have to celebrate it on the actual date. And unless, of course, it is convenient. If it's convenient, by all means. But if not, maybe you're doing something else. Maybe your friend's doing something else on that day, so you can move it on a different day. Again, don't follow the traditions, because growing up, I heard this many times. Oh, we have to come together on Christmas, and and I'm like, why? Well, because that's what people do. I'm like, okay. And why do people do that? Just because it's tradition. So yes, do the things that make more sense for you. Same with the gifts as well. When Christmas is coming, like I hear lots of people are stressing out. It's like, oh no, I have to buy lots of gifts. I don't have that stress, because I get gifts for no one. It might sound like strange, but you should only get gifts to your friends and families when you want to. Doesn't have to be Christmas, doesn't have to be any other celebration, doesn't have to be the birthday. It's like, if suddenly you think of something that you want to do for them, it's gonna make you happy. Don't do it because, many times I get a feeling people do these things to try to get something in return, which is completely wrong. Again, I've experienced that so much in my life, that people do something for you like expecting to get something back. Never do that. Don't do something because you think you will get something back. Do it only if you want to. Like if you had to have friends that are only your friends because you give them gifts, you don't want those kind of friends. People should like you for who you are. And, like I said, anytime. Doesn't have to be like celebration or birthday. If you suddenly see something, you're like, oh, it's going to make my friend happy, then you do it, do it straight away. Anyway, I hope I'm making some sense. Like, definitely let me know in the comments what you think about this. But it just like it was on my mind, like so many times I say this and I'm like, why? Then also another thing is like, when sometimes people's like parents or grandparents getting old, and then they will be extra nice just to get the will. Again, that is completely wrong. You should be nice to people all the time, always, not just because you think you might be getting something in return. Anyway, I'll probably stop talking, because I've said it. So don't be sheep. Be whatever is opposite of sheep. Sheep are nice. I mean, the animals. Yeah, okay, bye.